a new update from Creatures of Sonaria. And in this new update, we have two horrible updates in it. One being the Duwart, which is a dev species for a developer called Late Download. Do I know this person? Absolutely not. I never even knew he was on the staff member. So for any insult that I'm coming in with, do not target it on him, okay? I don't even know him, so I don't want any one of you to say like, oh shit, this red thing is ugly, so I'm gonna harass this guy. Don't do that. Don't harass the original concept artists as well. Don't harass the animators. Don't harass the riggers. Don't harass anyone that was involved in the making of the what. Okay? Right, now that it's been settled, let me just say how much I hate this rat. It is ugly, it's messy, and it has the face of a Jetty Beanie. And we all know that Jetty Beanie is not that likable. It is messy. Let's go with that first. It is messy. When you look at a creature, you don't want to try and focus on every little detail of it. You want to look at it and you want to remember it as something. You want to remember that creature as, oh, that's let's say that's a Minawi, or that's that and that's this. You want to remember those creatures almost instantly. If you have so much details, it gets messy with our eyes. Let's take a remodel of Vinro for example. Vinro was simple. I don't know like why they changed it or whatnot, but Vinro was simple. Okay? And when you look at it, you can immediately know that it's Vin. But now it became a bird and it became messy with its design. It changed drastically and it's just too much details. So when you look at a Vin right now, you're not even gonna know what it is immediately. That's the same thing with the what. It has a simple name and a very obvious name, but it just have a very messy and unorganized design. The webbing, it looks like actual spider webs attached to their limbs. It looks scrawny and like not intimidating at all. I know they're not going for the intimidating route. Maybe they're not. Maybe they are. I don't know. But if they are, it is horrifying. In a bad way, not even in a cool way. Jetty Beanie wasn't that bad. But this guy takes the cake on how horrible creature scenario concept creatures can get. Again, I'm not insulting anyone in the making of this creature. I just don't like it. I just don't like how it's made. It's messy. Even if you look at the icon design, I love it. I love the design, by the way. Shout out to Sky Arrow 97. Great icon. But it's messy. The creature design is messy to look at. That's the thing. You don't know what you're looking at. And yeah, that's my problem. It's ugly. It's messy. I don't know about the stats, but I do know it's 200 Robux. So yeah, no, don't buy it. I'm not gonna make a do not buy video about it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I'm most likely not, because it's a waste of time. I'm not gonna bother trying to get one of my friends to video record this abomination. Okay, I'm not gonna bother their time as well. I'm not gonna bother my time editing this as well. So moving on, we have the Gramoss remake. Not remodel, but remake. Are they the same? I don't know. But it got nerfed, that I know. It got very fucking nerfed. It reduced its weight, and it basically just made it less powerful than it was. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just don't understand creatures now stats anymore. That could be true. Or my boy could have just gotten a lot worse than it used to be. It went from a stone deity that looks intimidating and that could actually bite and kill and demolish Oasis entirely. That stone deity, that same thing, turned into a overgrown, mossy elephant head Minawi and Munel combined. Do you see why it's so damning to us old players who love the old concept and hate this thing? It changed too much, and that's the thing. That's the thing about why I hate it. It's not just because pixels are changing colors or they're just changing some fucking screen creatures to another one. It's not just that. It also symbolizes the fact that old things are disappearing in favor of new ones that nobody likes. Sure, it got the most votes, but from who? From newer players. Are they from old players? Maybe. But I'm guessing it's more newer players because old players know that a Gramoss should look like a certain way. New players don't. They just find what they think is nice and they pick it. And that's the thing. Creature Sonaria is changing so much that it's not favoring or not even giving a shit about old players anymore. They're going and favoring and putting newer players on a pedestal, and they're just trying to grind as much as money as they can from them. We're just at the back of the line now. We don't matter. And Gramoss symbolizes that. It symbolizes the old, the good old, the strong old being changed with this weaker and uglier and more, how do I say this? A bad way. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It just became bad. It went from good to just bad, and it's now just favoring like these other people. And I don't know how to say this anymore. I just don't like seeing a game I made so much friends with and contents about go down this hellhole that they've created for themselves. I don't want them to plummet. I don't want them to skydive without a parachute. I love them. Okay, you might think I hate Creature Sonaria for just no reason, but I love them. That's why I hate these new things. Not because I'm just some fucking bored ass person who just wants to hate on everything. It's because I loved it, and being betrayed by it hurts. So yes, is it good for their profit? Maybe. Is it good for their relationship with their community? Absolutely not. The game is dying. No matter how much we want to convince ourselves that it's still going, it has more players than last week. No matter how much we want to convince ourselves, this game is dead, is basically rotting. Until the recall comes in, it's rotting right now. The veterans don't feel included anymore. Many players have left. The only players that are active are the new ones. And when I say new, I don't mean brand new, like list level new. I mean people who don't understand the significance of Creature Sonaria backstories. And I don't mean the Warden lore, by the way. It's shit. It's absolute shit. But I'm talking about the lore between relationships of our community and their makers. They don't understand that. We do, and they're pushing us aside. So to anyone who tells us that we're ungrateful for the Gramoss remodel and that they're trying, no, they're not. They're not trying. They have other games that they're running. I know they're not the same teams, but it's the same company. They have other games they're running, and they're going smoothly. Why can't they bring back the same life Creature Sonaria once had? We're not being ungrateful. We're just hurt. We're just very hurt at the fact that the thing we love is changing, and the thing we love is making us hate it. So I really hope that explains why we keep complaining about it. It's not just the science. It has to do much deeper with it. Oh, and the Alice's event is gone. Yay!